Ladies and gentlemen, fashion enthusiasts, and the loyal armies watching from every corner of the globe, welcome to a special edition where world-class music meets astronomical luxury. Today, we are not just talking about catchy melodies or synchronized choreography, we are peeling back the glittering curtain on the visual empire of the 21st century's biggest pop icons, BTS. Have you ever looked at a performance, dazzled by the flashing stadium lights, and wondered, just how much is that single jacket actually worth? Well, prepare to have your jaw drop to the floor, because we are diving deep into the top 7 most expensive stage outfits worn by BTS, a list so exclusive, so rare, and so wildly expensive that some of these individual pieces cost more than a brand new family car. It is a world where high fashion isn't just clothing, it is armor, it is storytelling, and it is a massive flex of global dominance. From intricate embroidery that took hundreds of hours to complete, to limited edition pieces that only a handful of people on Earth can even dream of touching, we are analyzing the sartorial choices that made history. But here is the burning question that will haunt you until the very end. Among the 7 kings of K-pop, who wore the single most expensive piece? Is it the fashion-forward V with his love for classic, vintage luxury? Or perhaps the leader RM with his sophisticated, under-the-radar taste? Maybe the Golden Maknae Jungkook surprised us all with a piece that screams rockstar royalty? We will journey through every member, one by one, uncovering the shocking price tags that will make you rethink the very definition of stage costume. This isn't just about money, it's about the art of visual impact and the price of perfection. Are you ready to see what a fortune looks like when it's dancing under the spotlight? Sit back, relax, and hold on to your wallets, because this countdown is about to get incredibly expensive. Number 7. Suga, Min Yoongi, the Rebel King's Armor, a rock and roll masterpiece that screams silent wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, we kick off this glittering countdown not with the loudest member, but with the one whose silence speaks volumes, the genius producer who turned his pain into platinum records, Suga, or as the world knows him, Min Yoongi. When you think of Suga, you think of swag, you think of a savage attitude, and you think of a man who can silence a stadium with a single whisper. But don't let that nonchalant hoodie and shorts airport fashion fool you. When this man steps onto the stage to spit fire, he is often draped in fabrics that cost more than your entire year's tuition. We are starting at number 7 with a brand that perfectly encapsulates Suga's dark, gritty, yet insanely luxurious aesthetic, **Amiri****. Specifically, we are zooming in on the era where BTS transitioned from K-pop stars to global dominators, the Times Fake Love Times and Times Mic Drop Times era. Picture the scene. The lights are dim, the bass is thumping in your chest, and there stands Suga, looking like a modern-day rock star who just walked off a runway in Los Angeles. He's wearing an **Amiri sunset patchwork leather jacket **, or perhaps one of those iconic **Amiri Bones varsity jackets **, that became a staple in the high street luxury world. Now, why is this sitting at number 7? Because while it looks like a cool, rugged piece of streetwear that you might find in a vintage shop if you were incredibly lucky, this is Mike Amiri's craftsmanship we are talking about. We are looking at a price tag that easily hovers around the $4,000 to $5,000 USD ** mark that is roughly ** 60 to 75 million rupiah **. Yes, you heard that right. For a single jacket. That is the price of a very decent used city car, or a down payment on a brand new vehicle, just sitting on his shoulders while he effortlessly raps about his haters. Let's dive deeper into the details, because the devil and the luxury is in the details. Amiri isn't just a brand, it's a lifestyle inspired by the rock and roll culture of the Sunset Strip in Hollywood. It's distressed, it's rebellious, and it's meticulously handcrafted. When Suga wears this, he isn't just wearing clothes, he is wearing a narrative. The leather is often Italian, hand-cut, and treated to look vintage, a process that takes days for a single garment. The patches you see? They aren't iron-on stickers from a craft store. They are often hand-sewn leather or silk appliques, featuring motifs like palm trees, skeletons, or bold typography that screams danger. Imagine the texture butter, soft leather that moves with him as he performs the aggressive choreography of Times Mic Drop **. It has to be durable enough to withstand the sweat and the movement, yet delicate enough to justify that astronomical price tag. When the stage lights hit the leather, it doesn't just shine, it absorbs the light and reflects a dull, expensive sheen that tells everyone in the front row, this isn't fast fashion. But there is an emotional layer to this too. Think about Min Yoongi's backstory. This is the boy who used to have to choose between eating dinner or taking the bus home. This is the artist who sold his songs for pennies just to survive. Seeing him at number 7, wearing a jacket worth thousands of dollars, is not just a fashion statement, it is a symbol of victory. It is a middle finger to the days of hardship. When he shrugs his shoulders during a performance, shifting that $5,000 jacket, he is carrying the weight of his success. The styling choice here is crucial. Suga often pairs these heavy, expensive statement pieces with ripped jeans and bandanas, creating a grunge look that is deceptively costly. It's the ultimate I don't care look, which ironically costs a fortune to achieve. This juxtaposition is quintessential BTS, humble roots meeting global domination. And let's talk about the cultural impact. By wearing brands like Amiri, Suga helped catapult them into the mainstream consciousness of the Asian market. Suddenly, fans weren't just looking for merchandise, they were analyzing the stitching on his collar. Fashion critics started noting that BTS wasn't just a boy band, they were serious luxury consumers with impeccable taste. Suga's choice of this specific edgy luxury aligns perfectly with his alter ego August D. It's sharp, it's aggressive, and it's undeniably cool. He doesn't need sequins or feathers to stand out. He just needs that perfect cut of leather and the attitude to back it up. So, while $5,000 might seem like a staggering amount of money for a jacket that looks like it's been through a rock concert, for Suga, it's just another Tuesday. It sets the bar high for our list, doesn't it? If the entry level of our top 7 is a jacket that costs as much as a car down payment, can you imagine what is waiting for us at number 1? We are just warming up, and the price tags are only going to get bigger, the fabrics rarer, and the designs more shocking. Suga has set the tone: dark, cool, and incredibly expensive. But who is next? Who could possibly outshine the swag master himself? Prepare your hearts, because the glamour is about to intensity. Number 6. J-Hope, Jung Ho-seok. The Human Disco Ball, a sequined explosion of Saint Laurent luxury that costs a fortune. If number 7 was the embodiment of dark, rebellious grit, number 6 is the complete opposite. It is a blinding explosion of color, light, and exuberant wealth that could literally blind you if you look at it too closely. We are moving from the shadows to the spotlight, shifting our focus to the man who carries the sun in his smile and a bank vault in his wardrobe. BTS's dance leader, the rhythm master, J-Hope. When Jung Ho-seok steps on stage, he doesn't just perform, he commands the atmosphere. And to do that, he needs an outfit that vibrates with as much energy as he does. We are taking you back to the vibrant, colorful era of Times, DNA Times, and the historic American Music Awards performances, a time when BTS was crashing into the Western mainstream like a colorful meteor. The brand of choice? The legendary French fashion house, Saint Laurent, YSL, ***. While all members have worn YSL, J-Hope makes it sing. We are specifically looking at the iconic *** Saint Laurent multicolored sequin bomber jacket ***, or the heavily embroidered *** love teddy jackets *** that became synonymous with this era. Now, hold your breath for the price tag. We are talking about a single jacket that retails for approximately $6,000 to $7,000 USD ***. Let's do the math. That is roughly *** 90 to 105 million rupiah. Think about that for a second. That is not just expensive clothes. That is the price of a very reliable used sedan, a brand new motorcycle fleet, or a significant down payment on a luxury car. And J-Hope wears it to sweat in during a high-intensity dance break. Let's break down why this piece is worth more than most people's entire wardrobe. This isn't just fabric, it is a piece of wearable art engineering. A jacket like this from Saint Laurent, under the creative direction of Anthony Vaccarello, is a masterclass in detail. We are talking about thousands of individual sequins, often hand-stitched onto a silk or velvet base. Imagine the weight of that. When J-Hope pops his chest or extends his arm in the Times DNA Times choreography, he is fighting against the physical weight of luxury. These sequins are designed to catch the light from every single angle. When the stadium lights hit him, he transforms into a human disco ball, a beacon of light that can be seen from the furthest nosebleed seats. It's a strategic choice. J-Hope's dance style is all about popping and fluidity, and the shifting reflection of the sequins accentuates every single micro-movement. If he moves an inch, the jacket flashes a different color. It's visual manipulation at its finest, and it costs a premium. The fabric lining is likely 100% silk to ensure that despite the heavy exterior, the artist remains cool and comfortable, or as comfortable as one can be while dancing for 3 hours. But beyond the stitching and the sparkle, there is a profound narrative arc here. J-Hope, the boy from Gwangju who started as a street dancer in the underground scene, is now wearing a French luxury garment that costs more than the annual rent of his childhood home. It represents the glow-up of the century. In the early days, J-Hope was known for his quirky, sometimes mismatched street style. He was fearless, experimental, but working with a limited budget. Seeing him in this $7,000 Saint Laurent masterpiece signifies his evolution into a global fashion icon. He didn't lose his colorful, vibrant identity, he just elevated it to the highest tax bracket. He proved that high fashion doesn't have to be serious or somber. It can be fun, loud, and joyful. Yet, there is a risk factor that adds to the thrill. Imagine wearing a jacket worth a car while performing intense choreography where one wrong move could snag a thread or rip a seam. It adds a layer of tension. Every time he hits the floor or does a body roll, he is risking thousands of dollars of damage, but he does it with a smile because that is the level of confidence he operates on. The DNA era was colorful for a reason. It was about youthful love and energy, and this jacket captures that perfectly. It's retro yet modern, expensive yet playful. It also solidified BTS's relationship with Saint Laurent, creating a frenzy where fans would track down these items, only to realize they were sold out or cost a year's salary. J-Hope's ability to pull off such a loud, demanding piece of clothing without letting the clothes wear him times is a testament to his charisma. Most people would look ridiculous in a sequined rainbow bomber. J-Hope looks like he was born in it. It sets the stage for the rest of the members. If the dance leader is wearing a used car on his back just to perform a 3-minute song, what on earth are the vocalists in the center wearing? We have climbed from $5,000 to $7,000. The stakes are rising, the luxury is getting denser, and we haven't even cracked the top 5 yet. Who is next on this ladder of extravagance? Is it the leader, the visual, or the golden youngest? Stay tuned, because the price tags are about to jump to a level that feels almost illegal. Number 5. RM Kim Namjoon. The intellectual's stealth wealth kimono, a rugged masterpiece that costs more than your first car? We have seen the rebellious leather of a rock star and the blinding sequins of a dance machine, but now we take a sharp turn into a completely different realm of luxury. This is not about shining bright under the strobe lights. This is about a quiet, sophisticated, and almost intimidating level of taste that only true connoisseurs can appreciate. We are talking about the leader, the brain, the philosophical heart of BTS RM, Kim Namjoon. When Namjoon steps onto the stage, especially during the softer, more introspective eras like Time's Life Goes On times, or the soundcheck stages that have become legendary fashion shows in their own right, he brings a vibe that is distinctly Namjooning. But do not let the earthy tones and the relaxed silhouettes fool you. We are looking at number 5, and the price tag has just jumped significantly. We are diving into RM's obsession with the holy grail of Japanese artisanal fashion, **Visvim****. Specifically, we are talking about the legendary **Visvim ICT, Indigo Camping Trailer, kerchief down jacket ***, or his collection of ***Visvim Sanjuro kimono jackets ***. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a single jacket made of old rags that retails for anywhere between $8,000 to $12,000 USD ***. Convert that to rupiah, and we are talking about ***125 to 185 million rupiah ***. That is not just a down payment. That is a brand new, fully paid for LCGC family car, low-cost green car, in Indonesia, just sitting on his shoulders while he casually waves to fans. Why on earth does a jacket that looks like a patchwork quilt cost as much as a vehicle? This is where the edutainment gets fascinating. Visvim, created by the visionary Hiroki Nakamura, is not just a clothing brand, it is a cult. It is a philosophy. The jacket RM wears is often constructed from vintage bandanas sourced from the American Dust Bowl era of the 1930 seconds and 40 seconds. We are talking about fabric that is historically significant, rare, and impossible to reproduce. These fabrics are then dismantled by hand and meticulously stitched together using traditional Japanese sashiko techniques. The dyeing process often involves natural indigo fermentation or even mud dyeing, where the fabric is buried in the ground for months to achieve a specific earthy hue. When RM wears this on stage, he isn't just wearing a jacket. He is wearing a museum piece. He is wearing history. The down filling is the highest-grade Polish white goose down, ensuring that despite its rugged, vintage appearance, it is scientifically engineered to keep him warm in the coldest winters. This choice of outfit perfectly mirrors RM's evolution as an artist and a human. He transitioned from the heavy eyeliner and gold chains of their debut era to becoming a patron of the arts, a lover of nature, and a collector of things with soul. The Visvim jacket is the ultimate symbol of stealth wealth, wealth that doesn't need to scream to be heard. To the untrained eye, it might look like a comfortable, oversized jacket. But to those who know, it is a flex of astronomical proportions. It says, "I don't need to wear gold to show my value. I wear art." Imagine the texture, the softness of worn, in vintage cotton against his skin, the smell of natural indigo, the weight of the craftsmanship. It grounds him. Amidst the chaos of global fame, the screaming fans, and the blinding pyrotechnics, RM wraps himself in something organic and real. It is a grounding wire for the god of destruction. And let's reflect on the irony here. RM is known for his clumsiness. He breaks things, he loses passports, he spills coffee. Yet, he walks around wearing a $10,000 delicate vintage masterpiece. It adds a layer of anxiety and thrill for the fashion-conscious fan. Please, Namjoon, don't snag that sleeve on a microphone stand. But he wears it with such ease, such towering confidence. He often pairs it with simple shorts or loose trousers, creating a silhouette that is relaxed yet regal. This look redefined what a K-pop idol could look like. He proved that you don't need to be covered in rhinestones to be the most expensive person in the room. In fact, by wearing something that looks so worn and humble, he emphasizes his power even more. He is saying that his presence alone is enough to carry the luxury. The Visvim jacket isn't wearing him, he is giving the jacket a new life. It is a poetic, romantic, and staggeringly expensive choice that lands him firmly at number 5. We have now breached the 100 million rupiah mark for a single garment. If the leader's casual jacket costs this much, what happens when we get to the members who actively try to be flashy? What happens when we enter the territory of haute couture created specifically for royalty? The price tags are about to leave the atmosphere. Are you ready to see who takes the number 4 spot? Number 4. Jimin. Park Jimin. The Prince of Androgyny, a Chanel tweed fantasy that defies gender and breaks bank accounts. We have traversed the rugged roads of rock and roll leather, danced under the disco ball of sequins, and hiked through the mountains of vintage Japanese craftsmanship. But now, at number 4, we arrive at a destination that is softer, more delicate, and infinitely more controversial in the best way possible. We are entering the domain of the it boy, the global icon who decided that fashion has no gender and that true luxury is about breaking every single rule in the book. We are talking about the angel of BTS, Park Jimin. When Jimin takes the stage, he moves like water, and to complement that fluid, ethereal movement, he reaches for the crown jewel of French haute couture, Chanel *****. But here is the twist that makes this entry so incredibly expensive and fascinating. Jimin isn't just wearing men's clothes. He is often draped in pieces from the *** Chanel women's ready-to-wear *** collections, specifically the iconic *** tweed boucle jackets ***. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a garment that carries the legacy of Coco Chanel and Karl Lagerfeld, with a price tag that will make your eyes water. We are talking about a single jacket that retails for approximately $13,000 to $15,000 USD ***. Let's translate that into our reality. That is roughly *** 200 million to 230 million rupiah ***. Yes, nearly $250 million rupiah for a jacket that looks soft enough to sleep in but costs enough to buy a brand new, top-of-the-line crossover SUV or a substantial renovation for a luxury apartment. Why does a jacket made of wool and tweed cost $250 million rupiah? Let's zoom in with our imaginary microscopic lens. A Chanel tweed jacket is not sewn, it is engineered. It is constructed with a proprietary technique where the lining and the outer fabric are stitched together to move as one, allowing for maximum freedom of movement, perfect for a contemporary dancer like Jimin. The fabric itself is often hand-woven in exclusive French ateliers, incorporating ribbons, sequins, and sometimes even threads of real gold or silver. When Jimin wears this, perhaps during the Times Boy with Louvre Times era or a high-profile award show red carpet, he is wearing hundreds of hours of labor by the world's finest seamstresses. The buttons? They aren't plastic, they are often jewelry grade, featuring the double C logo cast in resin or metal, sometimes encrusted with crystals. Every time he spins, the weight of the jacket is perfectly balanced to flare out and settle back onto his frame, creating that signature majestic silhouette. But the emotional weight of this outfit at number 4 is what truly captivates the audience. Jimin wearing Chanel is a cultural reset. In a world that often demands men to look tough or rigid, Jimin embraces softness. He pairs this $15,000 women's jacket with loose slacks, dangling diamond earrings, and perfectly coiffed hair, creating a look that is neither masculine nor feminine. It is simply Jimin. It is a declaration of confidence that money can't buy, although the clothes certainly help. Imagine the sensation of that boucle wool against the skin. It's heavy, textured, and comforting. It's a warm hug from the fashion elite, yet performing in it is a feat of athleticism. Tweed is warm. It retains heat. For Jimin to perform high-octane choreography under blazing stage lights while wearing a thick, multi-layered couture wool jacket without looking like he is melting is a testament to his professionalism. He makes the heavy, expensive fabric look as light as a feather. Furthermore, this choice solidified Jimin's status as the human Chanel before he was even an official ambassador. It signaled to the luxury world that K-pop idols weren't just mannequins, they were muses. When he wears these pieces, he isn't just showing off wealth, he is showing off taste. He is saying, "I can wear anything and make it mine." The contrast between his sharp, powerful dance moves and the classic, ladylike elegance of the Chanel jacket creates a visual tension that is addictive to watch. It is elegant, it is expensive, and it is utterly unique. At 230 million rupiah, we have officially entered the territory where clothing costs more than most people's life savings. We have left the realm of expensive streetwear and entered the world of investment-grade heritage fashion. If the number 4 spot is occupied by a jacket that costs $250 million, what kind of sartorial insanity awaits us in the top 3? Are we moving to custom-made royalty attire? Gold-plated fabrics? The air is getting thinner, the wallets are getting lighter, and the fashion is about to become legendary. Who is next? Number 3. V. Kim Tae-young. The living Renaissance art, a Gucci crystal bomber that costs more than a luxury wedding. We have cracked the top 3, and the air up here is thin, smelling faintly of expensive cologne and burning cash. If number 4 was about fluid elegance, number 3 is about unadulterated, in-your-face opulence that borders on royalty. We are turning our gaze to the visual god, the man who was voted the most handsome face in the world, the one and only V, Kim Tae-young. When V walks into a room, heads turn, but when he walks onto a stage, the internet breaks. He is known for his love of vintage aesthetics, jazz, and classical beauty, but do not mistake his old-school soul for a modest budget. We are zooming in on the era where V earned the nickname, the human Gucci. Specifically, we are looking at the jaw-dropping Gucci reversible acetate bomber jacket with crystals or his legendary Gucci corduroy jacket with hand-embroidered buttons seen during the DNA Times and Times Love Yourself Times promotions. Brace yourselves, because we have just jumped a massive hurdle in price. We are talking about a single jacket that retails for upwards of $20,000 USD . Let's convert that to Indonesian rupiah and try not to faint. That is approximately $300 million to 320 million rupiah . Yes, you are looking at a jacket that costs as much as a fully furnished tiny house, a luxury wedding reception in Jakarta, or enough to start a legitimate small business. And Taehyung wears it to sweat, roll around on the floor, and sing his heart out. Let's dissect this 300 million rupiah masterpiece. Why does it cost this much? Because this isn't just clothing, it is jewelry woven into fabric. This specific Gucci piece, under the creative direction of Alessandro Michele, is a riot of craftsmanship. We are talking about thousands of Swarovski crystals, each one hand-set into the fabric to create intricate geometric patterns or floral motifs. Imagine the sheer weight of it. A normal jacket weighs maybe a kilogram. This thing likely weighs 3 or 4 times that due to the glass and metal embellishments. When V performs singularity or moves through the sharp choreography of DNA, he is hauling the weight of a small child on his shoulders, yet he makes it look effortless. The fabric itself is often a blend of silk and specialized acetate, designed to hold the structure of the heavy embroidery without sagging. Every button might be mother of pearl or plated gold. It is a sensory overload of texture and shine. When the stage lights hit him, he doesn't just sparkle, he explodes with light. It's a calculated visual assault that ensures your eyes cannot physically look away from him. But the real magic lies in how V carries this astronomical price tag. Most people would be terrified to wear a house on their back. They would move stiffly, afraid to lose a single crystal. Taehyung? He treats it like it's a thrift store find. He leans into the camera with that signature boxy smile or that intense soul-piercing gaze, completely unbothered by the fortune he is wearing. This nonchalance is the ultimate luxury. It fits his prince persona perfectly, someone so naturally aristocratic that wealth is just background noise to his charm. This outfit also marks a pivotal moment in K-pop fashion history, where BTS proved they weren't just following trends, they were the muse for the biggest fashion houses in Italy. V's ability to pull off these loud, eccentric, and wildly expensive prints, which would look ridiculous on almost anyone else, is a testament to his unique aura. He wears the chaos of the design and tames it. At 300 million rupiah, we have officially surpassed the realm of luxury cars and entered life-changing money territory. Yet, we still have 2 members left. 2 members who have somehow managed to wear something even more expensive than this crystal-encrusted dream. Who could possibly top the Gucci prince? Is it the Golden Maknae with a taste for modern power? Or the eldest Hyung with a secret weapon? The numbers are about to get scary. Hold on to your sanity, because the runner-up spot is approaching. Number 2. Jungkook. Jungkook, the Golden Gladiator. A Balmain military masterpiece that costs a house and weighs like armor. We have arrived at the runner-up spot, number 2, and we are bowing down to the undeniable power of the Golden Maknae, Jungkook, draped in the aggressive, architectural, and insanely expensive grandeur of Balmain. Specifically, we are zooming in on the era where BTS took over the American Music Awards circuit, the Fake Love and Billboard Music Awards era where Jungkook stomped onto the stage wearing a Balmain-embellished military jacket that screams royalty. Ladies and gentlemen, grasp something stable because the price tag we are looking at for this single piece of clothing is estimated between $25,000 to $30,000 USD. Let's translate that into the cold, hard reality of Indonesian rupiah. We are talking about 400 million to 470 million rupiah. Yes, you are reading that correctly. That is nearly 500 million rupiah. That is the price of a spacious 3-bedroom house in the suburbs of a major city, a fully loaded luxury, 4x4 SUV, or enough capital to start a thriving medium-sized enterprise. And Jungkook? He wears it to perform some of the most physically demanding choreography in K-pop history. Let's dive deep into the edutainment of why this jacket costs a fortune. Balmain, under the creative direction of the prodigy Olivier Rousteing, is famous for its Balmain army aesthetic. This is not ready-to-wear, this is demi-couture. The jacket Jungkook wears is a structural marvel. It borrows heavily from the regalia of 18th-century French military uniforms and the elaborate costumes of the Russian nutcracker, but remixed for a cyberpunk future. The fabric is likely a heavy wool or velvet blend, reinforced to hold its shape. But the cost comes from the embellishments. We are talking about bullion embroidery, a technique historically used for generals and kings, where threads wrapped in real metal, sometimes silver or gold-plated, are hand-stitched to create raised, three-dimensional patterns. Add to that the thousands of Swarovski crystals, metal studs, pearls, and heavy gold buttons that adorn every inch of the chest and sleeves. This jacket is heavy. Physically heavy. It is estimated to weigh anywhere from 3 to 5 kilograms due to the sheer amount of hardware attached to it. Now, pause and reflect on the athleticism required here. Jungkook is the center. He carries the vocal stability of the group while executing powerful jumps, spins, and body rolls. To do that, while wearing a 5-kilogram weight vest that costs 400 million rupiah, is superhuman. It speaks to his incredible core strength and his dedication to the visual performance. If he trips, that's a house value hitting the floor. If a button pops off, that's a smartphone's worth of money rolling away. But there is a deeper emotional narrative at play here. Think about Jungkook's journey. He debuted at 15, a shy boy with big doe eyes. Seeing him at number 2, wearing this literal armor of wealth, symbolizes his transformation into a man. The military style isn't accidental. It represents the battles they fought to get to the top, the discipline of their practice, and their readiness to conquer the global stage. He looks like a prince ready for coronation, or a general leading the charge. The structured shoulders of the Balmain jacket broaden his frame, accentuating his physical growth from a teenager to a fitness icon. It's a visual metaphor for bulletproof Boy Scouts. He is literally bulletproof in this layer of crystal and metal. Furthermore, this look solidified the king of stage reputation Jungkook holds. When the stage lights flare, the Balmain jacket doesn't just shimmer, it radiates a blinding metallic glow that makes him look almost godlike. It creates a halo effect around him. The contrast is what kills the fans. The sweet, bunny-smiling Jungkook off stage versus this intense, expensive, untouchable gladiator on stage. It's a duality that only money of this magnitude can frame perfectly. The 400 million rupiah price tag is justified not just by the materials, but by the impact. It told the Western world, "We are not a fad, we are the new royalty." It forced the fashion industry to take K-pop seriously. Before this, brands might have hesitated. After seeing Jungkook in this masterpiece, every luxury house in Paris wanted a piece of BTS. So, as we stare in awe at this half-billion rupiah jacket, we have to ask ourselves, if the runner-up is wearing a house, what on earth is number 1 wearing? We have one member left, the eldest. The visual, the one who calls himself worldwide handsome. Does he have an outfit that can top a $30,000 Balmain armor? Is it possible to wear something more expensive than this? The answer is yes, and it is going to blow your mind. Prepare for the finale. Number 1. Jin, Kim Sok-jin, the celestial groom of the galaxy. A custom-made Epiphany couture suit that costs a luxury apartment. Ladies and gentlemen, loyal armies, and fashion historians, we have finally arrived at the summit. We have climbed a mountain of luxury, stepping over leather jackets worth as much as cars, sequins that cost as much as weddings, and military armor that rivals the price of a house. But here, at the very peak, the air is still. The screaming crowds fade into a hush of anticipation. We are not just looking at a piece of clothing anymore. We are looking at a moment in history crystallized into fabric. We are talking about the eldest member, the visual center, the man who coined the term worldwide handsome, Jin Kim Sok-jin. And for the number 1 spot, we are not looking at a brand you can find in a mall, no matter how high-end. We are looking at the pinnacle of sartorial existence. Asterisk, asterisk, bespoke haute couture asterisk, asterisk. Specifically, we are focusing on the legendary asterisk asterisk custom-made crystal-encrusted suit asterisk asterisk worn during his solo performance of Times Epiphany Times on the Times Love Yourself. Speak Yourself Times World Tour. While exact prices for custom pieces are guarded secrets, fashion experts and couturiers estimate a commissioned piece of this magnitude laden with thousands of Swarovski crystals, tailored to the millimeter, and designed as a one-of-one art piece to range anywhere from asterisk asterisk $50,000 to $70,000. USD asterisk asterisk. Let's translate that into the staggering reality of Indonesian rupiah. We are talking about asterisk asterisk 800 million to 1.1 billion rupiah asterisk asterisk. Yes, you heard that correctly. We have broken the billion rupiah barrier. This is not the price of a car. This is the price of a luxury studio apartment in South Jakarta, a piece of land, or a retirement fund, all stitched into a suit that Jin wore to sing about self-love while being drenched in rain. Let's dismantle the edutainment of why this specific outfit sits on the throne. Unlike Jungkook's Balmain or V's Gucci, which are ready-to-wear or demi-couture, meaning they are expensive but technically available to other VIPs, Jin's Times, Epiphany Times, suit is a singular entity. It exists only for him. In the hierarchy of fashion, custom bespoke is the ceiling, there is nothing higher. The suit was likely constructed by a team of master tailors who spent hundreds of hours hand placing every single crystal. We are talking about thousands of individual stones, arranged in a gradient or specific pattern to catch the stage lights in a way that mimics starlight. The fabric isn't just fabric, it is a canvas. It has to be breathable enough for him to sing hit high notes, durable enough to withstand the rain effect used during the concert, yet heavy enough to drape royally. When Jin sits at that piano, the suit doesn't fold or wrinkle like normal clothes. It settles. It commands space. The buttons are likely custom molded. The thread is likely reinforced silk. Every stitch is a calculation. But the true value of this #1 spot comes from the emotional weight it carries. Epiphany Times is not just a song, it is the soul of the times, love yourself times, era. It is the realization that I am the one I should love. To deliver this message, Jin needed to look not just like a singer, but like a celestial being, a groom marrying his own soul. The outfit reflects this perfectly. It is pure, often white or sparkling silver, symbolizing clarity and redemption. When the stage lights hit him, he literally glows. He looks translucent, ethereal, like an angel who accidentally fell onto the stage. The cost of the outfit enhances the narrative. He is treating himself as the most valuable thing in the universe. By wearing a billion rupiah suit, he is visually demonstrating the song's lyrics that he is precious, rare, and worthy of the best. The irony, of course, is Jin's personality. He is the member who cracks dad jokes, eats massive bites of food on live streams, and carries a plush alpaca. Yet, when he dons this suit, he transforms into the god of beauty. This duality is what makes the price tag digestible. We aren't just paying for crystals, we are paying for the transformation. Furthermore, we must consider the rain factor. During the stadium tours, Jin performed Epiphany Times often while getting soaked by stage rain. Imagine the audacity. Taking a garment worth a luxury apartment and voluntarily drenching it in water night after night. That is the ultimate flex. It says, the art is more important than the asset. Most museums keep fabrics like this behind glass, temperature, controlled, and untouched. Jin wears it to work, gets it wet, and sings his heart out. It creates a visual of tragic beauty, the sparkling prince in the rain that has been burned into the retinas of millions of fans. This specific look became the defining image of the tour. It was the moment casual listeners became die-hard fans. The suit did its job. It elevated the performance from a pop song to a theatrical opera. And let's not forget the accessories that often accompany this look. While the prompt focuses on the clothes, Jin is famous for often wearing his personal ***, Rolex Cosmograph, Daytona ***, or other high-end timepieces on stage, which alone can cost $50,000 plus. When you combine a bespoke crystal suit with his personal jewelry, the total value of the human standing on that stage easily surpasses ***1.5 billion rupiah***. He is literally a walking economy. But focusing strictly on the suit, it remains the winner because of its exclusivity. You can buy V's jacket if you hunt for it. You can buy Jungkook's jacket if you have the connections. You cannot buy Jin's Epiphany Times suit. It is a part of BTS history, a relic that belongs in a museum. It represents the climax of their journey to self-acceptance. So, there you have it. From the rebellious leather of Suga to the bespoke brilliance of Jin, we have traversed a landscape of luxury that is almost impossible to comprehend. We started with a car down payment and ended with a luxury apartment. This list proves that BTS are not just musicians, they are visual storytellers who understand the power of image. They use fashion not just to look good, but to amplify their message, to show their growth, and to give their fans a spectacle worth every penny. Jin takes the crown today, not because he is the loudest, but because he understands that true value comes from being one of a kind. He is the worldwide handsome, the silver voice, and the wearer of the most expensive, priceless armor in K-pop history. The curtain falls, the lights go out, but the sparkle of that time's epiphany time suit will remain in our memories forever. Thank you for joining us on this wild, expensive ride.